Hello y'all, it's Bluebolt the Wesky here, and I'm here to make a video about the most requested thing that I have, and it is, how the heck does that thing work? Come along and I'll help teach you how it works. Now as I walk over here above my WR100 table and my wolf rug, I have this signboard which displays alerts. It is called a Beta Bright, as you can see right there with the name. And right now, since there's no alerts going through, it is displaying the date and the time, which I have set to the 24-hour time. And it is connected with the power cable, which is right there. And it has a phone line cable, which will come in play later on. Anyways, looking over here, I have a Sage EAS index. And as you can see, I have two TFTs. Now, I have had this TFT from a friend of mine who also lives in Phoenix, who who actually traded some radios for this thing, and I've used it, and it's been a great thing to learn. And then I got this one for pretty cheap because I thought it had a character generator port, and I thought it would work. However, TFTs are not applicable with signboards. Anyways, the only index that are that we know of as the EAS community works with these signboards are Sage Index. This is the 1822 model or gray box. It also comes in a 3644, or also known as a blue box. Now, I have it hooked up to this old LG Galaxy here, and it's relaying off of someone's stream. And once it goes through the stream, I have it connected to this TFT, and I have it connected to this Sage right here. So now, once the Sage gets an alert, it sends it through one of these ports. Now, the Sage has a bunch of ports in the back. It does not matter what port you have it plugged in. Now, in the Sage, what you have to do, when you plug it in, you go down to Configuration, and scroll down to LED Sign Mode, and there's a couple settings that you can do. There's LED sound if it's compatible, which this is not. It's only a signboard. LED sign time, which I have it set to 24-hour time, and sign mode. Now, what sign mode does is it can change it to flashing, scrolling, and so many other effects. I'm not exactly sure what they all do, but that's how you do it from there. What you also want to do is you want to go to devices. Now, going to devices will tell you which port you want. Now, there are many ports. This is the computer port, or this port right here. And then there are 6 other ports on the back. And they're all labeled on the back of the Sage. Now, let's say I have my plug-in in the back. Now, how is that plugged in, you ask? Well, it is plugged in via a connector back here. I have to have a I forget what this port is called, my apologies, but I have it connected from here to an adapter right here, which plugs into a phone line, which goes into the Sage. Oops, I unplugged my Sage. Requires 2 hands to plug it back in. There we go, it's plugged back in, there we go. All right. But anyways, that's how it's plugged in there, and it runs from that phone cable, it runs from behind my wolf thing, and it goes up through there, and it connects into the Beta Bright. Now, I accidentally unplugged it, so it's going through a self-test, and it's getting it set up, so it's going to take a second. But like I said before, it runs from that connector piece into the Beta Bright right there. Anyways, so going back to devices here, in order to set it up, here, go to devices. Let's say that I have it plugged into COM6, for example. We'll go to device type and scroll down to LED sign. Click on that, enter in your password, and boom, it's set for the Beta Bright. Now, all you got to do is plug in the Beta Bright, plug in the phone cord there into the Beta Bright, and you're good to go. It is pretty much plug and play. Now, when I first plugged it in, I had some issues. My main issue was that the sign wasn't working, and I was like, what the heck? It's not working. Try a different phone cable. I had 4 that I had to try before I got to this one. and it was able to work. So if it doesn't work, if it's not plugging and playing like it should, then all you gotta do is just work with the different types of plugins. Also, I also had a different adapter that goes from this port into a phone cable. It didn't work either, so I had to get another adapter, and I was able to get that adapter to work. So if you're having issues and it's not plugging and playing after you set the COM port to LED sign, then you have to get a new cable or get a new plugin. Anyways, I hope you found this video to be helpful in how to set up that thing. Please like and subscribe, comment if you have any other questions. If you do have my Discord, don't be afraid to message me there, or my Twitter, or my Instagram, and I can definitely help you out with that. See you next time.